Okay, hopefully we're back. Yep, there we go. Now everything's working. Uh, Hello, we are back with part two. For some thing was working. I don't know why. Um, that was just weird. Also, I've realized that these things, are, graves. This is how they did ancient graves back then. And you can't really smash them unless you do that. And I think, like, run into them? Yeah. Okay. So, here's a little catch up. It is 4:46 in the morning. I couldn't sleep. Just no matter what I did, couldn't. Um, God damn it. Okay, I gotta do this slowly. But it's 4:30 in the morning, and I just could not sleep. No matter how hard I tried. And, yeah, so there's that. And, I just decided, hey, I'll just turn on the stream, see what goes on. Um, I don't know if we'll play for long. If it's a short stream, what I'm going to do is download it, and then download the next part, and just put them together. So yeah, we'll do that. And then, ooh, I got a key. But we'll do that. Yeah. Okay, it's 0. That's good. Go away, fucker. I don't think it's going away. Okay, there we go.
Something wrong?
They say their Amore was stationed on the far side of the field. This is the field.
I'm not seeing a lot of farming going on.
Maybe, if you use that new technique of yours, you can clean up all this wild brush?
Yay. So, little fun fact. I've had an Xbox, right? For like a few years now. Oh. Oh, okay. Cause I don't remember them being in the game. Why is okay, hang on. I don't remember these things being here. I don't think that's... I don't remember them being here at all. Okay. But, so, I haven't had a I wouldn't say next gen. No, do the... There. Okay, I guess we'll do it this way. Fuck it, we'll do it live. Oh my god. Why is it not doing it? But I haven't had a, like, newer console since, like, 2017. So when this game came out, the only way I could play it for a bit was through my Switch. So what happened was that I literally didn't have any way of playing it except for my Switch. Of course that didn't do it. Oh, I can't see, like, what's... Okay, we'll just do this patch. There we go. And so this was like the Switch was like the only way I could play it. So yeah. And that was also the only way I could play like Forces, like any just new games, right? Surprised that Frontier even like was optimized for the Switch in general.
So, all this used to be farmland, huh?
Yes. They make it sound like it was abundant. But now...
I mean, it's grassy.
Yup. But I've seen this kind of recovery in areas Dr. Eggman damaged. Something ruined this land, and it's barely begun to recover.
Then we need to make sure it has plenty of time to heal.
Right.
Yeah, so they don't explain this in the game. All the like robots and shit, that's Eggman's. They don't explain that one bit. I think that just says like collect. So I can't tell, my display is in the top right. So I think we need to collect vault keys now. So we'll go ahead and do that, and a good way to do that is through okay. A good way to do that is through the levels. So we have one portal gear. Hopefully that's enough to get us the next few set of vault keys. So what we'll do is we have one level unlocked and then another one with like the red rings. And then S rank is not an option for the second one. But what we will do is that there's a portal down here. I think this needs 2. Let me check. But so what you do is that you get yeah, it needs 2. What you do is you can just do this. Wait, does that actually wear it down faster? No, it's going down the normal rate. Then I don't know why it was like going down super fast earlier. You can also just give vault key. You don't. But so we'll go do some portals. Easily can get a gear from him, but we'll go through some level portals. So I have to run all the way back. Yeah. Back when this game also first came out, people were like really skeptical of Sonic games having free roam. And dude, I'm not gonna lie, this is the best thing to happen to a Sonic game. Sonic needed free roam. Like, it needed to happen. Oh wait, we could also go just do Big's fishing minigame. But I want this to be entertaining. So as you can see, we're pretty fast right now, right? Well, you can't see, but look in the speedometer. Oh my god, my fucking neighbor's dogs are barking. So what we can, where's the next one? There it is. So what's happening is that we can go through, I need to turn gaming mode on for the Xbox. So I can allow low latency mode. Okay, so there's the Elder Coco. He allows us to get our strength up, but I think Biggs is all the way over there. me go ahead and turn low latency mode on. Okay. I guess that resumed. Oh my god. I don't know if the stream will capture that, but holy shit, it looks a lot different. So what this, oh my god. Wait. Better. I don't know if that'll catch it in the VOD. So what this allows me to do is that I have 0 input lag. Like, at all. So imagine if I even get like a wired controller, I have more of a less input lag than before. Wow, this feels really smooth. But what this used to do, because the TV that I'm playing on is in 4K. It's a 4K HDR10 TV. And so what that means is that it has a bigger bit rate and a color rate, and it has oh, I need 3 keys. Or 3 fishing coins or tokens, whatever they're called. I have the thing on, so looks like we do have to go do levels. But wow, the game, so it was playing at 4K, it's playing at 4K 30 right now. But what it was doing, oh, I messed it up. What it was doing was allowing, wow, no, it does look different on the stream. It looks like it's playing in 4K 60. So everything was in 4K, but it wasn't actually like displaying in 4K, if that makes any sense. So everything was mode, but yeah, I don't know if I'm explaining that right. And so this allows me to have a bigger and better performance for myself and for the stream. Although the stream seems to be pausing a lot. I hope that's just my internet. It just feels very nice to have 0 input lag. Yeah, no, the stream, so it's streaming at now 60 FPS. And it should be playing at 4K 30, but it should be displaying at 4K 60. So everything should be smoother. Alright, so I'm just gonna skip all of that. There we go. Oh, you can't quick turn. I can't jump? I don't like that. You're joking. Oh, that's just for the new Coco. I think they add an additional 10 Coco if you get them. A lot fucking better. Wow. I cannot explain that. Okay. Wow, no, the game does look better. Hopefully the VOD will look okay. The stream keeps like going down in display rates, but I think it should be okay. Alright, let's go do a level. Whoa. There we go. And then there's a boss fight right there. Give me that. Yeah, so it looks like there's about like a 30-second delay with the stream. Tomorrow we are doing a grocery haul. So, I'm gonna explain something. I live, in a place where there's not a lot of, I think there's, like, just a few grocery stores, right? I think, I forget how many there are, but it's probably more than like one I'm thinking. But so we were doing a price comparison for Walmart and Aldi's, right? And so we're getting 40 items from Aldi's, right? And it's like your basic stuff, like some cooking stuff. Like, we just made a grocery list. We're gonna go in there tomorrow, since it doesn't do pickup there, and it doesn't and delivery was gonna cost like $40 without tips. So yeah, so we're gonna go in and when we go in, hopefully I can go in with my mom, because it's just gonna be me and her shopping. My lord, nope, that wasn't all of them. And so we're gonna go in tomorrow. So we were doing a price comparison. So 40 items, and it's like your basic stuff, like cooking necessities, cream cheese, some bagels, cereal, pickles, the noodles and stuff, and like cheese blocks and shit like that. And I kid you not, I went to fucking compare it, and all the 43 cents, where Walmart's was $300 fucking dollars, or almost 300. It was like $2.98. But like, that's insane. And keep in mind, we got like chicken nuggets, French fries, like pizza. We got like a frozen pizza, like on the grocery list only, right? It's crazy, dude. And let me put y'all on something, okay? Whoever's watching this, right? As a kid, I used to think we were like, as a kid, right? Very low class, okay? So, we got very lucky with like what we had and all that. I forgot what was up there. And so we got very lucky with what I had. When it comes to buying groceries, you want to get the cheapest that you can afford at that moment. So when it comes to stuff like buying in bulk, I think it comes out to being like around like 12% cheaper than what it would normally be. And so oh, it puts a light. I never knew that. And so I always just was like, we're going to Walmart, we're going to McDonald's and all this stuff. But as I grew older, I realized that pricing matters and everything. So I've always been wary and like, is that the right word to do or use? Whatever. Point being, I've always been like worry of my costing spend when it comes to stuff. And once I got a job, I like threw that mindset at the fucking window and bought like so many games because they were all on sale. So I was just getting the cheaper editions And I think the only game I ever bought full price was Sparking Zero, right? I bought Sparking Zero, which I don't regret. It has a good story, but I then realized that the Budokai games, like the older ones, are like more linear towards my playstyle. I'm not saying like it's a bad game. I'm just saying that like Sparking Zero, I'm getting sidetracked. But so I've always been worried of like how much we spend, like prices going up and all that. And listen to me right now. Aldi's is the place, and if you don't have an Aldi's, then Kroger in general is where you should go for groceries. Okay, we need this to defeat a certain boss. Okay, let's get rid of that. But listen to me now. Aldi's is the definitive way, or Kroger in general, of shopping. And a lot of people just won't take that into like effect, but like, I'm just gonna defeat this guy. Because now that I have that move, watch how easy this shit is. Get him to slam this hand. Oh, it still hurt me. I just need some. Just slam down. It's literally so much easier. Yeah. You see how like easier, and like I'm still doing it. Oh. Gonna slam this hand. Oh. You gotta be right on the money. There we go. See how much easier that was than before. But yeah, Aldi's and Kroger in general is your way to go. And if you can't find that, or you don't have that like around where you live, like if you live in that, for that is if you don't have a Kroger store, because Walmart in of itself is very expensive already. In fact, Aldi around my town, Aldi's has changed so much. They literally changed locations and everything, and like the way it used to be before is not like how it is now. Everything was like super cheap there, like way cheaper, and like dude, that is the way of grocery shopping. I have no idea where it's telling me to go. I was not paying attention. Oh. And like, I never paid attention to it as a kid until I got to like 9 years old, and then I was like, oh, like this is way better. And like the generic stuff, guys, hear me out, the generic stuff tastes way better too. Chef Boyardee, you know, like, let me play you on something. Chef Boyardee itself is good, right? But then you get the generic one for like 70 cents less, which doesn't sound like a lot, but when it comes to canned food, oh yeah. And I was like, dude, my mom was like, really? You like the generic stuff better? And this is like as a kid, right? I'm like 11, 10, eating like generic ravioli. I say it like it's a fucking like new thing, but I've never had generic ravioli up until that point. I've only had like Chef Boyardee. And like I'm not gonna lie, Chef Boyardee changed their. Oh, I skipped it.
Yo, don't you think that Titan was kind of overkill?
You are an enemy to be eliminated, and you are powerless compared to its might.
Maybe as I am, but I'm willing to bet I could handle it as supersonic. All I need are the Chaos Emeralds.
Doubtful. In any scenario, the end results will not change. Additionally, what you seek is in its presence. You've lost the battle before it has even begun.
Okay. I was also just checking the audio right now. I think I put it at like the perfect audio for like commentary videos. But so yeah, Chef Boyardee like changed their formula. They had to. I don't know, just some. No, I do know. That way you guys can like, yeah. So I think it's at the perfect audio where you guys can like hear the game and me perfectly. So Chef Boyardee definitely changed their formula, and like people. I thought that was gonna hit me. Sorry. Oh, come on, dude. What? They definitely changed their formula. I know that for a fucking fact because, listen, and this is like before I've had COVID before, right? And that was like the worst time of my fucking life. God, I hated that. What does this one do? Hello? Did I just side loop it? No. Okay. And just like, I have a crazy fucking memory, okay? Like the power that I can remember stuff is unequivalent to like anything. And like my fat ass is being one of those things. Like I can remember like pretty much anything as like when I was a kid. Unless it's like baby stuff. I mainly only remember the bad memories as well. Like I remember hitting my head so much as a kid. And everyone was like, I don't remember that. And and I was just like, alright, dude, the amount of, and people will make jokes about it, like, oh yeah, that makes sense. But like, the amount of times I've hit my head, fucking times. Like, obviously you're gonna get hurt, but like, dude, no, I've hit my head so much. And, like, it's just crazy, the amount of times I've hit my head. Like, it's not even funny. Let me turn my stream down. And like, people, you can be like, oh, well, obviously, you know, like, kids are gonna get hurt, blah, blah, blah. Like, no. I have hurt my head a lot. I've hurt my head so much. And I'm a very smart person. Like a very, very smart person. If you were to ask, like, obviously if they were gonna be nice about it, you'd ask my family. They'd be like, yeah, he's a smart kid. Smart kid. I'm not a kid. But that's also something I want to talk about in a sec. But, so, they would be like, yeah, he's a smart kid. And I'd be like, yeah, you know? But then there's also moments where I'm, like, arguing with them, and they're like, no, you're too young, you don't understand. I'm like, fucking 4 seconds ago, like, And I tell them, like, shit that they don't even know. Like, the whole, like, dire wolf thing. They're not even real dire wolves. They're wolves with dire wolf genetics inside of them. Genetic modified wolves. But the strands of DNA that they used was so, like, much more, dominant that it, I don't want to fucking fight you. The dire wolf DNA was so much more dominant that it helped them, like, be. Oh yeah, I gotta start with it. Look more like dire wolves and act like them. Which, if you don't know what a dire wolf, go ahead and look it up. I don't know where the other ones are. Up here. Okay. Knew that when the news headlines that I've only been seeing is like dire wolves not extinct after 12,000 years. That's like no. They took wolf DNA and injected it with dire wolf DNA that they were able to strand back. I think they're like 3% dire wolf, but this is a huge step because this allows us to like revive stuff and put it inside something that's genetically like it and modify it into type of what its ancestors was. And so chickens are descendants of dinosaurs, mainly being, I think, like a good chunk of them was like a T-Rex, I think, if I remember right. But dinosaurs, a lot of them had just feathers. And not like bird feathers. I think they were like a special type of feather. Okay. Why? Dude. I hate that goddamn fucking stages so much. Wait, is this the Generations level? Oh my god, it's the Generations level. It's the fucking Generations level. Dude. That's so weird. Okay. Anyways, so what I was wanting to talk about was my family referring to me as a kid. I'm a young adult, right? Not like the usual term, like a 16-year-old. No, like I'm above 18, okay? So my family still sees me as like a kid. I was talking about this to my brother. He still sees me as like a 14, 15-year-old. And like, I guess I get that. I still can't comprehend how old he is. Like, that motherfucker's ancient. If you're watching this, I'm sorry. Please don't take offense to that. But, so, like, I literally missed that fucking one red. I don't think I got an S rank. I think you needed 125. Modern Sonic does not. I need 115. Modern Sonic does not belong in 2D. Anyways, so yeah. Okay, no, I guess I'll go ahead and get those. Oh, Okay, we should be good now. The audio was, lagging.
I appear to be in a digital dimension. I've employed similar constructs in my own systems, but this is markedly more advanced. Note to self, don't admit that to anyone. The amount of data stored here defies quantification. But it won't stop me from trying.
Each portal has its own set of missions, blah blah blah. Yes, I know. Okay, so let's go get that fucking red ring. But yeah, that's what I wanted to touch up on. And I guess I still do, like, quote-unquote childish things as an adult. One of them collecting, like... Okay, let me tell you something. The Pokemon card thing, as of, like, 2025... This is April 2025, so... Oh, fuck you. I hate the You can't get... Let me see if I can just slide into him. Okay. That felt really good. But, so, let me touch up on that. Oh my slutty fucking god. Don't take offense to that. But, so, what I wanted to touch up was that I do, like, childish things, I guess, like, normal people, not normal, not, average people, like, wouldn't. And so, one of them being Pokemon cards. As of April 2025, Pokemon cards are the most notorious thing that adults are known for fucking, what are they called? Well, no, it is scamming, but it's also called something else. Like where they take the price and up it by a shit ton. So, I'm just doing that. I'm not doing that. But so before that, I bought like, how many was it? I bought 30 Pokemon packs. I have a picture of it. I'll post it on my Blue Sky. Fuck you, Twitter. I'm not using Twitter ever, by the way. I'll make a Blue Sky. I don't give a shit. But so. What? Best viewers on Streamboo? Remove this. No. What? Dude, no. But, so, one of those was that I bought, like, a shit ton of Pokemon cards before this even, like, craziness happened about that. I bought them because if you bought a set amount, you got, like, free erasers that were mystery. I was like, dude, I want some, like, mystery stuff, and I still have them on my shelf, and I don't know their names because I didn't play I didn't play the Sword and Shield gen. so I don't know those Pokemon. But I did play Violet, Black and White, Diamond and Pearl, which I am going to stream. I think we should do not a randomizer, but like a I think that would be pretty fun. But I think what I should do is because I'm not popular, you know. I barely even get like one viewer. So I guess what I could do I want to just play like regular Pokemon, and getting a capture card will allow me to do that better. So I think I'm gonna do that. Okay, we'll go there. So I'm gonna do that, and then I guess depending on who watches, which I upload these to YouTube, so just in case like people don't have time for Twitch or don't use Twitch or stuff like that, I will upload these to YouTube. Yeah, Sonic. And so I'll do that. I already do that. I did my Sonic Generations playthrough on YouTube. What I want to do is create a community where like people can just be here and enjoy themselves. And I think that's a very good way of looking at everything, is being available for everyone when it comes to streaming. How the hell did I just lose 2 viewers? What? I had 4? Okay. Hello. And, but that's like the one thing I want to do, is just like play the games that I want to play, and hopefully someone can just watch it later. Which, like, you know, that's obviously gonna happen someday. Someday there's gonna be a point where I do this and probably 6 people will watch me at like one time. And I really hope that that day comes. I would love that so much, because I don't, it's not to the point where like I want to do this to make money. I do this because I want to just make people smile. And this is what I like. I like streaming, and like, you gotta be like very aware of like, hey, everything's live, be careful what you say. And I'm just like, yeah, man. Will do. Ooh, should probably go get that. And, you know, that's like the basic thing of like live streaming. Like, hey, people can like dox you and shit. People can like send SWAT teams. And I think that's like really stupid that people fucking do that. Yeah. And so, where the fuck was I? Okay. Oh. And so, just like playing games that I want to play in general, I think is a amazing way of just like building a community, because it's like, hey, he doesn't just play games for us, he plays them for himself. And yeah. Oh, okay. I guess I'll go down. Oh, I didn't even see it. And yeah, that's a very good way of looking at it. So yeah, if my computer can capture the footage and be able to let me play my games, then I think that's a great way of doing that, because I really want to play Nintendo games. Oh, cutscene.
Keep tabs on the Hedgehog. I want constant updates.
Yes, sir.
And keep looking for a way to get me out of here.
I am evaluating all safe options.
Keep up the good work, Sage.
Thank you, Doctor.
Okay. But so like, doing that allows me to just like, I don't care if like my video only gets like 0 views, and then like in a month it'll get like 5. I think that's amazing growth. And I think that like people who do this to aim like really high, you know, hey, you do you, keep chasing your fucking dream. If you do this because you want to become famous one day, that's amazing. And I support you 100%. Whatever, especially like when it comes to my community, if I ever get the chance to build one, I want people to feel accepted. If you are trans, non-binary, gay, straight, anything, dude, just be yourself in my chat, or like in my comment sections. I think it's great when people are themselves, and like just being yourself, as long as it's not in a bad way, is so beautiful as well. Because then it's like, hey, you know, you're not like afraid, and if you are afraid to be yourself and you still choose to be yourself, that's still really awesome. And like, it's so amazing to me how much I've grown as a person to accept that, and how so many people have grown to accept that. Oh shit, oh shit! I just think that's great. Literally, like, I was talking, I remember back when, like, I started first streaming, and I had, like, it was not on this, oh no, I think it is still this channel. I just changed the name. But, like I said before, I used to watch this guy named Chaz, and he was, like, super accepting. He, like, I was, like, 16 watching him, and he was like, oh, Gabe, yeah, he was like, hey, man, what's up? I've said my name, like, already before in the Sonic Generations playthrough. I don't give a shit. He's like, hey, man, how are you? And that made me very happy, and he made me do what I want to do. So I want to bring that same type of energy and make people be able to do what they want to do. And if you can't, if I ever get that type of thing where it's in the future where it's like people just can't like play certain games because they just have a certain disability, or just like don't have the money for it, or don't even own the console to play it, or like anything, dude, I will gladly play through that game if it's on Game Pass, and I have Game Pass at the moment.
I'm extending the range of my control, but I can still only command a few of the Ancient's relics at a time.
Commendable. But what about finding me a way out of this digital dimension?
I have run 1,700,050 simulations. There is no scenario to safely remove you from cyberspace.
Unacceptable. Keep looking. Make it your #1 priority.
But keeping you safe is my priority.
Okay, the audio's fine. But so like I was saying, like if you just can't like afford the game or anything, or just like anyone in general, and then like, hey, I would love to see a playthrough on this, fuck yeah. Like, I'll gladly do that. I think my next playthrough, if it's not a Sonic game, because I just play like what I want to play, but like when it comes to streaming, I just want to get I just want to get the game done right out the window. Oh, talk to Amy. Oh shit, my bad. What I want to do, I don't think I should do, I think I won't get burnt out, but I've noticed that a lot of people liked me playing Sonic Adventure 2, more than,
Don't get too far ahead!
Maybe we should just let them wrap it up on their own.
We have to see this through!
We still haven't found Tails. We've been wrangling children and taking detours the whole way.
Are you telling me you would leave behind someone in need?
No, but I'm also worried about you. You can't help anyone if you're stuck in limbo.
All right. Then hurry up and save me too, so we can find Tails.
Sounds simple enough.
God, he's such a fucking sweetheart. If it literally wasn't for his friends, he like wouldn't be where he is. Like merchants wise and just like personality wise, especially thanks to like, you know, the actual people that work on it. Ian is a big help, and Christian Whitehead was a big help as well. Oh, that's right. He gets transported to the same dimension. Because he's in a point where it's like she's seeing how they are.
It's too dangerous. They were reunited, right before the end.
They're together now. You take a minute. I'm gonna keep moving.
Oh man, I forgot how very deep this game is. Again? Alright, let me destroy this thing. Penny, if I remember, she cried at that. She cried at that moment, I think. Speaking of which, Penny is also, a big inspiration for my thing. And that one girl, I forget her name. The Sonic Unleashed Decompiled, there was a Amy Rose mod. She did the voice acting for it. I forget her name. If I remember her YouTube, I'll put it in the VOD.
Hey, still thinking about the Coco?
Yeah, and more. I'm not sure what happened, but I know what I saw. A love that transcended time. I believe in that power. When this is over, I want to share that love with the world, even though it may take us far apart.
I know you'll do great. I want to hear all about it when you come back.
I seriously fucking love this game, dude. Like, it's not even funny.
What's up, Amy?
Look, wasn't this region locked off before? I think you can interact with it now. I think you can rotate some of them.
Maybe they'll act like the other puzzle locks and show me the way to that Titan.
It's worth a shot.
Alright, what's the right way to do this? Looks like there's a pattern on the ground.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's telling me. Okay, so I gotta aim it like this. And we gotta go over here now. The black ones are the ones that you can move. So we'll move it like this. And then we go to that one. Right here. And then don't worry about this. Turn it like this. And then right back to this one. Okay. And then just like this. Yep, there we go. Okay. It took me a bit. Awesome. Yeah, that's why I wanted to play the game in fidelity.
You did it, Sonic. I'm sensing the Titan up ahead. This is it. The big showdown.
It'll be a short match if I can't find the last Chaos Emerald, though.
I searched everywhere I could. I'm out of ideas.
So where is it? Maybe I'll find it along the way.
Yeah, as we figure, the Chaos Emeralds are powering the Titan. Okay. I need to go to the Elder Cocoa to up my speed. Wait, I haven't gotten the... Wait a damn minute. It's on. Why the fuck haven't I gotten it? That's so weird. Alright. So in about 2 hours it took to do this island. Tails' island I'm not excited for. There you are. Okay, you. I have... To hear properly through, I must keep to myself. Call me Hermit. If you'd like, I have a path I've chosen. Have you found any seeds in your travel? Yeah. Just up my shit. So, back then when the game... Yeah, okay. Easily fucking needed that. Now we're 10% done with my speed and strength. Yeah, where's the Elder Cocoa? There's a thing over there. I think vault keys carry. So we're not gonna go do that. So when the game first came out, the Elder Cocoa, you had to do it single by single to get your speed and ring stats up. I fucking hated that, and I still do. But there are moments where we can get bigger stamina. By the way, I just forget how to do it. Yeah. Yeah. So he takes the cocoa and ups whatever one you want. Okay, so I think we should do increase ring capacity. I think how much was it? It was like almost 6 minutes. So let's increase our speed. Yeah, only 5. Okay. But so yeah, so there's a cheesy way to fucking do that. So over there is Big's Fishing, okay? You get the 3 fishing coins that you need, or you obviously need more. But you take the fishing coins and then you do his fishing game, and for some fucking reason you can just buy everything that you need to get through the game. And they did this for people who didn't want to play through the levels. And I think that's a beautiful idea. But yeah, so
Makes me think of the falls and Mystic Ruins.
but yeah, so that was a very big thing. That they updated on. This They did that with Shadow's generation as well. Why was he scrunched? I love his cockiness. Okay, so what we need to do is get a shit ton of rings. So we need to get a shit ton of rings. So yeah. Shit. There we go. Alright, sick. This is, don't skip this cutscene. This is a different cutscene than usual. Again, I don't own the music, so please don't copyright me, YouTube. Amazing fucking boss fight, by the way. Different time where we've been growing slowly. Take a moment. I used to know the lyrics by fucking heart when I met my best friend. Dude, this game is literally just so good. Oh. I'm just mashing X. That's all you gotta do. Oh wait, we can do this. Amazing fucking boss fight though. Oh shit, I forgot to parry. No, I'm just showing you guys all the animations, definitely. Amazing fucking game. I will be streaming today, like later today as well. Oh, I have Phantom Rush. I don't think he cares about that though. It literally does nothing. Don't even worry. Just don't fly around him and you'll be fine. I need to do boss rush. It's kind of hard to like not dodge that. Oh. Oh, the beams are going through him. That's not fair. His health also isn't getting destroyed. He's gonna hit him with that damn beam again. But so yeah, streaming is just the easiest way to make videos on YouTube as well, since I don't have a capture card and I don't have SD cards to just hold up. gigabytes and gigabytes worth of videos, because just streaming them in like 1080p, apparently like an hour 15 video is like 4.7 gigabytes. Jesus, stop. Yeah, just low spamming the attack button. We're almost done. I'm surprised he hasn't done the jaw clamp yet. There we go. Oh, did I attack him again? Okay.
The first seal is broken. Thy next foe awaits on the sand-scarred island.
Right. You said Titans earlier, plural.
Darn it.
I guess this isn't over until I bop all the big bots. Sorry, Amy.
I'm feeling more like my old self. It's working. Keep going and don't keep me waiting.
I'll be back before you can do a fortune card reading. See ya!
I love her like little like run towards Sonic. That makes me very happy.
Nah, that's cool. I didn't want this to be easy anyway.
I can see the heat waves on Sonic. Wow, this game looks amazing. I don't like that fucking... I don't like this fucking thing. Stupid, annoying camera. What's up, Coco? There we go. Yeah, so this is where we find Knuckles. Wait, does drop dashing refill? Okay, no, I thought I like refilled it instantly. So we got that done. Let's see what we have here.
Knuckles, what are you doing here? Never mind, I'll get you out. Hang on. Hang tight, Knux. Be back in a flash.
Oh, he needs fucking 30 of them? Okay, where should I start? Forgot how to do any of this. Wait, a time trial? What is this? I have never seen this. What? What is this? Oh, is this part of the new update? I say new as if the update didn't get last done last year. What? What do I do? I'm so confused. Okay. Yeah, alright, well that just happened. Yeah, I think those are the things to unlock the spin dash. I don't know what those do. But alright, I guess they're point things. What? Why did it stop? Okay, I guess we'll, yeah, just unlock the maps and see where we can go. Yeah, so we just got done with Kronos Island. Trying to see, there it is. There we go. Yeah, I don't know. I'm thinking we should stop here. I think an hour mark is a good way to go. Maybe. I don't plan on going to bed soon. I should, but I'm really not tired and I want to keep playing. Okay. I guess we'll just... Oh. Alright, well. It's done. Streaming for 73 minutes so far. Or an hour and 13. Okay. Technically we're at an hour 20, but the first part didn't fucking work. So, we're stuck here. Elder Coco, hello. Yeah. Also, I'm wondering if I ever get the money, should I get a Switch 2? Its hardware, like, will have better optimization for Scarlet and Violet, it said, and the 4K 60 FPS upgrade for Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. I'm wondering if I should get that. But how does anyone feel about, okay. How does anyone feel about the whole Switch 2 thing? Because people are like, like Nintendo is a greedy company, right? They're very consumer unfriendly. I've never had this thing attack me. But they're very consumer unfriendly. Especially with people like making videos on their games. I never understood that. I never understood the whole aspect of them getting mad at people like playing Mario. But you make money off of them playing it. It doesn't make any fucking sense. But I was thinking and I was like, I don't know if I'll ever get a Switch 2. I don't know. I kind of just think like I'd only get it to run Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom at 4K, but then I'm paying like what was it, $450, but they paused the pre-orders because of tariffs, right? So I don't know. It's just I'm gonna wait till it comes out. Probably wait like 2 years, and when I do stream, it'll it'll just be on like regular Switch hardware, because I think that's fine enough. I think 1080p 30 FPS is definitely fine enough for Mario Kart and Breath of the Wild and stuff like that. So I think we'll do just fine on that. Besides, I got like a shit ton of Nintendo games I need to get through when it comes to streaming. But I gotta wait till I get my capture card so I can start adding a border to my videos and streams, because Nintendo will take them down if I stream them without a border for some fucking reason. I find that so weird. Also, hello, new viewer. People keep dropping in and out, so hello.
Some rescue. I'm still half ghost. I'm working on it, okay?
What's going on with you?
Just a little side effect of the island's weird energy. What are you doing so far from home?
I was investigating some strange ruins when I was transported here, then got trapped.
Never a dull moment with you.
Just bring me up to speed.
Listen, help me find the Chaos Emerald so I can beat up some big robots. You'll be free and back to guarding the Master Emerald in no time.
Sounds like a plan.
Ugh, his first rival. If you don't count
You
Eggman.
are the key. Be empowered with this technique.
What the hell did she just give me? Wrong one. I keep... God. Cyclone kick. Okay. We can unlock air trick now. I guess we'll do that. No, fuck off. I don't need training to perform tricks. I think in one of my streams I said that we were gonna do Hatsune Miku Project Diva X. So here's a little catch up on that. Here's a little catch up on that. We can, for some reason, my PS5 when it comes to streaming likes to kill itself. I don't know why. It just does. And if you don't know, that's a PlayStation exclusive. The Hatsune Miku games are Nintendo and PlayStation exclusives when they're made by Sega. So Project Mirai 1 and 2 and Project Mirai DS, or DX, those are all Nintendo exclusives. And I have the first two. I have my Japanese copies, which means I have to either region break my 3DS, or I have to get a 3DS LL, which I don't mind. I'll hopefully just get a 2DS LL. And then I'll mod the shit out of that. But yeah, so for some reason my PS5 likes to kill itself if I try to stream any game, which I have the God of War games, so I want to do those. And I did kind of do that. I streamed it straight to YouTube. Ooh, big mistake apparently. It got 15 views though, so that's pretty good. But yeah, so like I have a bunch of, I even have The Last of Us. I have not touched that game around the time I got it. Around the time I got You scared me, Copper. But yeah, oh, wrong one, no. I have not touched that game since I bought it. Luckily, it was a PlayStation Hits game, so I got it for $20. $21.83 if you count tax. But yeah. Also, something I want to add. You see how dark it is, right? Watch. His little jumps cause it to glow. And same with Psyloop as well. Oh, no, it's not! Oh, wow. But even... I want to see if it's boosting with, Okay, even boosting with, his, like, super boost thing, that's cool. Okay, so, says we need to go to collect vault keys, so let's go do that. I don't have any gears. Excuse me. I just burped in my mouth. Yeah, I guess we'll go here. Stop it! That's my mom's cat clawing on my bed. The no sleep fatigue is really getting to me. He's not gonna stop. But yeah, so, I guess we just gotta do that. What the hell was I talking about? Oh, but yeah, so we just gotta go do vault keys, and then it's just rinse and repeat for all the levels. Do we have to hold it? Yeah, okay, we have to hold it. Oh, this one's gonna take a bit. Something I want to do as well when I get the, like, money is do, I'm not gonna call them the thing, because I don't want anyone to steal the name. But what I want to do is deep dives on, franchises, and just, like, explore on stuff that's not really talked about, especially with stuff like Valve games. For some reason, Valve games are not talked enough about, in my opinion at least. When I see someone like mention Valve, the one game that they mention is Left 4 Dead or Left 4 Dead 2. Did I just lose fucking over 300 rings? But like, I never hear someone ever mention Half-Life, Portal, or any of the DLCs made for Half-Life. I never see anyone talk about them. That's just like a little weird to me. I don't know. That was like one of the biggest gaming companies ever. I've just never seen anyone really talk about them that much. Even though Portal 2 is the #1 most rated game on Steam. And then I remember this one guy, he was trying to say that like it's not deservable of that, when like it's the #1 most popular puzzle game ever for a reason. Or at least I thought they were going to be the dogs. the fuck is pointing those? Whoa, what? What the fuck is... I am not fighting that. But yeah, I'm getting a little fatigued. Maybe I do need to just go to sleep. It's 6 in the morning. We started at 4:40. Yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and go to sleep. Fuck it. You know, I need my sleep. Thank you, anyone, for tuning in. No one's here anymore. That's okay. Thank you, VOD viewers, for viewing my VOD, if you did. Again, my community is left open to anyone. I will be changing my YouTube name to Satsi Let's Plays, I guess, today. Yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. We're gonna save this VOD. Thank you everyone for tuning in. I love you all. You know, have a good day. And if anyone ever has anything that they want me to play, later today I'll be linking my Skyblue YouTube and I think that's it. Right? Yeah, I think that'll be it. But I'm gonna go ahead and go to bed. Cause Copper here is also really tired. I got some melatonin. I won't take 24 milligrams like I did last time. I'll just take 12. If you watched my Sonic Generations playthrough, then you know why I accidentally did that. But yeah, thank you everyone for who did tune in. I had 5 maximum viewers. If you guys have any recommendations on what games I should play, please let me know. I also at some point hope to just do, if I don't grow big, that's a bottle by the way. If I don't grow really big, it's not something that will hurt, you know. I just like doing this and I'll continue to do this. So whoever just tunes in, you know, awesome for you. Okay. So end of stream, end of the YouTube video. Don't forget to follow, subscribe,